Traveling Tall.
All right, guys, it is a beautiful day today. If it's your first time coming to the channel, my name is Tall, and this is YouTube channel Traveling Tall. And the channel is usually about motorcycles. 95% of the channel's content is about motorcycles. But today, I'm going to be talking about a truck. But first, I want to show you the truck, and then we're going to be talking about the features of this new truck. My new 2024 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 3.0 Duramax High Country Midnight Edition. The badges are going to be blacked out. You see where it says Duramax right there. And for those that are not familiar with the 3.0 Duramax, yes, Chevrolet makes a 3.0 Duramax. It is a fantastic motor. Well, there's some things that I don't like about it. We'll get into that in just a minute. I'm trying to keep this short video. But look, so it says High Country right there. And black has the High Country grille with black and a little, kind of like a chrome black right there. And then down here on this says Silverado and that whole chrome black thing there too. I changed out the wheels. It came with 20-inch wheels. I put 26-inch wheels. 305, 30, 26. The last truck had 26-inch wheels, but it had snowflakes, and I had 35-inch tires. I liked it a lot. It looked very aggressive. I actually liked the looks probably a little bit better than that. I love that wheel though. Those off-road tires, man, they roared, man. They were super heavy, and it was just killing my fuel mileage. It has the retractable running boards that come out when you open the truck. And just to show you the rest of the outside before we go under the hood, has the power liftgate. The truck had the liftgate where you let it down and then you hit another button and it had a step on it. I did use it, but there was one issue that bothered me, and that's why I ended up getting this liftgate. I do a whole lot of towing and I keep my hitch in most of the time. And when you hit that button on that other one, it would drop down and you risk hitting your hitch every time you do that. I chose this one because I had that other one last time, and I prefer having the power liftgate. So why did I go with the 3.0 instead of the 6.2? Well, the last one was a 3.0 Duramax. This one's a 3.0 Duramax. It's the second generation 3.0 Duramax. In the right configuration, it will tow up to 13,100 pounds out of a 1,500, which is a whole lot of towing capacity for a very fuel efficient motor. On my way home from the dealership, I got 32.9 miles to the gallon out of a 1,500 truck. That's insane. The fuel economy is just awesome. But that's not why I got the Duramax 3.0. When you're towing, it's just staying at a low RPM and it's pulling. It just has so much low end torque and so much grunt that I really fell in love with this 3.0 Duramax. I told you there was a problem or issue that I didn't like about it, the 3.0 Duramax, and that is the consumption of DEF when you're towing. So when I towed, leaving Knoxville, going to Daytona with an enclosed trailer about 2,000 pounds, two Harley Davidsons is about 2,000 pounds, so 4,000, 4,500, depending on all the stuff that's in the truck, it used so much DEF. By the time I got to Warner Robins, my DEF light came on, and if I would have kept going, it would have been completely empty by the time I got to Daytona. So when you're towing about every 400 miles, you're going to need to top off your DEF system. And you know, when I pulled in, I think I had to put like 2 gallons of DEF. It only holds 5 gallons. That's the only thing about it that I would prefer a gas one over, because you don't have to deal with that stupid DEF. And if you don't know what that is, that's diesel exhaust fluid. It comes from the factory with rear tint, but I had them overlay 15 on it, and they put 15 on the front. You can see, you can't see through the back, but you can see through the front, and I probably will go back and get them to do 5 on the front here. But let's go inside the truck and I'll show you some of the features there. And then while I'm in there, I'm gonna tell you one thing that I absolutely hate, that I can't believe that Chevrolet did this, you know, but we'll talk about it. Let's get inside the truck. All right, so you see how it comes on, has the navigation right here, has the digital display right there saying High Country. I'm not going to get into details showing you all this stuff. There's a lot of information that you can see and check out right here. We can go, right now it says I'm getting 16.3 miles, but the best was 32.9. I don't know if you can see the heads-up display with the camera, but there's a heads-up display right there. So the navigation is touchscreen. It has multiple cameras all over this truck. You can see that's the front view, rear view, back view from the top, view from the front, side view. You see me turn the wheels there, rear side view, hitch view, truck bed view, and yes, you can zoom out and all that type of stuff. There's a 360 view somewhere. And even if you have a trailer on the back, you can hook a trailer camera up and it will show on this display right here, which is really cool. The backup camera shows right here in your rear view mirror, or you can flip it down and just use it like that. Wood right there on the side, I like where it says High Country there. The wood on here, you have 2 glove compartment boxes, one up here, one down there. You have all your stuff here, heated, cooled seats, your trailer braking controls, your paddle shifters here and all that. So it is nicely appointed. The last truck that I had was all black. It was a black truck with a black inside. The last couple of vehicles I've had has been black truck with black seats. I saw this online and I loved the way the truck looked, but when I saw the inside of it, I did not like, let me let this open so you can see me a little bit better. I did not like that it had brown accents on the inside. The brown High Country was fine right here, but I saw it looked like it had a brown stripe in the middle of the seat, and I hated that. And I was like, no, I don't want that. I want one that's all black. Well, the salesperson told me it is black on the seat, just inside the leather perforated holes, they're brown. So let me show you that real fast. So the seat is black, inside the holes where it's perforated is brown. I thought I would hate that because I've always had all black. Honestly, I love it. I love it. I think it's better than the all black that I used to have. It just adds some character to it. You see down here, it's black on top, but the holes are brown. But here's the cool thing about this truck that we're going to get into. It has Super Cruise on it. So this truck has autonomous driving. It will drive itself to a certain point, better than a Tesla at a certain point. You can't deny Tesla. They are the leader when it comes to self-driving cars. But this vehicle right here, you do not have to have your hands on the steering wheel for it to drive itself. You can take your hands off the steering wheel, you can fold your arms, and this truck will drive itself. Not only will this truck drive itself, it will change lanes by itself. And that's insane. But what's really insane, this truck will drive itself with a trailer on the back. Don't believe me? I'll show you. So make sure you keep watching. That is the sensor for it, right here, this little sensor. And then you'll see the steering wheel, it will light up a different color. I don't know if you caught that in one of the clips, but the steering wheel will light up a different color. Green means it's driving itself. Blue means, I don't know what blue means. Red means you better hold on to the steering wheel because it ain't driving itself with the red. I thought it was going to take me a while to trust it. 2 days, 3 days into it, I'm letting it drive and do whatever it wants to do, change the lanes or whatever. And as long as I'm paying attention, looking, it slows down, it stops, it does everything. So let me demonstrate it for you. And also, we're going to hook up a trailer with my motorcycles in it, and I'm going to show you how it self-drives itself with a trailer on. All right, guys, so now we're in the truck. Oh, and by the way, I still didn't tell you what I didn't like about this truck, which didn't make any sense, but I don't want to get sidetracked. I will tell you that in just a moment, but let's demonstrate Super Cruise. Now, Super Cruise, there's certain roads that Super Cruise will work on. There's certain roads that Super Cruise will not work on. This is one of the roads that Super Cruise will work on. Most of your highways, Super Cruise is going to work, unless there's a construction zone. And sometimes if it even works in construction zones, there's like hundreds of thousands of miles that they've logged. But let's turn Super Cruise on and see how it works. And now steering wheel turns green. Can take my hands off. Super Cruise is activated. Goes around curves. You see it flash right there because my bottle of water was in the way. I mean, you can look away, but I don't know, it must be like a couple of seconds or something. That's the sensor right there. So the sensor needs to see your face. There it is, it's driving by itself. It's going around curves. If you could see the navigation, not the navigation, heads up display, I have it set to 3 dashes, where that means, I guess that's car lengths from the car in front of you. If it gets to a certain point close to that car that's up and ahead, it will slow down and adjust the cruise control for that. So it does have adaptive cruise control. Now here's the cool thing about Super Cruise. Let's go ahead and speed up a little bit. You can adjust that on the fly as well, just like a regular cruise control. But the coolest thing about Super Cruise, well, one of the cool things about Super Cruise is it will change lanes. So if we were to get close up on that car and this lane was free, it would switch lanes automatically without touching the steering wheel. Some cars you have to touch the steering wheel, give it some input or whatever to let the car know that you're still paying attention. Not Super Cruise. Was to happen where I have it on Super Cruise and something happened to me where I got sick, or just say, God forbid, I had a heart attack or something like that. Super Cruise, when you're not paying attention with the sensor, it will actually turn red, slow down if it's not getting input from the driver, slow down, stop, to slow down at a safe pace, stop, and then call 911. That's awesome. And I'm sure they do it through OnStar. So that's really cool right there. Now, I can make a lane change by turning on the signal there. Now, let's do it. Come on. Here we go. Auto lane change. Got the signal turned on right here. And it did it itself. Don't know why it didn't cancel it itself. I'm going around the curve at 66 miles per hour. And oh yeah, another thing that I could not find out, a lot of people, hopefully this helps someone, they want to know, will Super Cruise work with aftermarket wheels? The answer is yes, obviously. I got aftermarket wheels on this truck. I have 26-inch wheels, and Super Cruise works. The thing that I think that Super Cruise probably wouldn't work or have a problem, you'd have to adjust it, is if you were to put a huge lift on it. I think with the sensors, since the truck would be sitting up higher and it would probably throw off some of the sensors, you probably would just have to have it readjusted. Or if you put, like, these wheels and tires are close to the same diameter as the stock wheels and tires. It came with 20s on it. So if you're going to stick to that same diameter overall, then yeah, I think Super Cruise, obviously I have no problem with that. But if you were to go over and have, instead of having a total diameter of like a 33, you would have like 36 or 35, yeah, I think that you would have an issue with Super Cruise working. In a minute, we're gonna go get a trailer, hook it up to the truck, and see how it works with Super Cruise. But before that, I told you there's something that I absolutely dislike about this truck, which doesn't make any sense why Chevrolet or GM did this, and it is this navigation screen. I love the navigation screen. Okay, I'm braking now because I'm getting off the exit. I love the navigation screen, but when I bought my last truck, I wanted a dedicated navigation, not just one that you can cast from your phone. This is not one that you're casting for your phone, but it does not have built-in dedicated navigation. You're relying on Google with this one. In the 2022, it had a dedicated navigation where you could use Android Auto, iPhone, and the truck had built-in navigation. The new one, it doesn't. On a high country, the top of the line truck not having navigation, to me, that's insane. That's insane. And GM, they need to rethink that and go back to having embedded navigation in these vehicles. Because sometimes I'm driving where I'm not going to have cell phone service or Wi-Fi service or whatever to make this navigation work. It has a ton of features on it, but not having a dedicated navigation, to me, for a truck that costs this much money is insane. You know what? I should have used Super Cruise. I should have showed you this. Super Cruise actually works in traffic as well, too. So I'm in stop and go traffic. What's cool about this, hopefully we'll get stopped. What's cool about this, the stop and go traffic, you see the car stopping in front of me. The lights, the brake lights are on. I'm slowing down. I'm at 20, at 19. I'm slowing down. It will literally, I don't know if we're going to get to that point, it will literally go all the way down to 0. And it will resume again. They're stopping. They're stopping. Check that out. Look at that. Are we going to come to a full stop? My foot is not on the brake. We're coming to a full stop with Super Cruise. Rush hour traffic. That is awesome. So now I'm sitting here just waiting. At any given time, I hope the traffic, all right. So they're going, look, I'm edging up a little bit. Now it's going again. Do you know how big of a game changer this is for people that drive in stop and go traffic every day? My hands are not on this thing. I haven't touched anything. I don't have my foot on the brake. I'm not touching anything. And it's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. All right, guys, so that was a great demonstration. I'm trying to keep this video short. I'm probably over my 15 minutes, but now let's get into towing with Super Cruise. All right, guys, so we have the truck right here, and then we have the trailer hooked up to it. Now that is a 7x12 trailer, single axle trailer. Trailer probably weighing about 2,000 pounds. But let me show you what's inside the trailer. So we're going to use Super Cruise. I have to really trust this Super Cruise. I have to really trust this Super Cruise in order to do this. There's my 2024 Harley right there, Road Glide, and this is my 2003 Softail Heritage 100th anniversary. So now we're going to try out the Super Cruise. See how it is with towing a trailer. Let's go. Make this right turn. You'll see that the camera on the truck shows that we're making a right turn here. And all right, I don't know why he's standing so close. I don't know what he's doing. Get out here, swing wide, because I don't know what that guy's doing there. All right, so we're off and we made the right turn and the camera goes away. I love that. It shows all the way down the side of the trailer on the back. Now, the only thing that I think they could have did better is the resolution of the camera when they are showing down the side of the trailer in the back. Any other time the camera shows really nice and clean, but I think just because it's trying to zoom in so much, it's very pixely to the point. It's like, I don't even think it's 720p. It's probably worse than that. But it works. It does what it's designed to do. This 3.0 Duramax, I know 4,000 pounds is not a lot of weight, but it's not even an issue back there. It's just pulls it so good. The only thing, now I'll tell you what, this doggone engine braking is super aggressive. I wish I could turn that off or turn it down a little bit, but everything else about the tow haul mode, about the way it tows, it's fine. All right, so let's merge onto the interstate here, and then we'll turn Super Cruise on. into the left lane. It doesn't look like they're even at the speed limit, so we're going to just set it on here. You still have your distance control, so we're just going to set it right here. Cruise control on to about 58. Now, I don't know if you can see right there my heads-up display by using this camera, but I have it set for 3 lengths of distance. But now we're going to turn the Super Cruise on. We got the white steering wheel right there saying it's available. I'm going to hit Super Cruise, the steering wheel turns green, and then I'm done. Hands off from here on out. Everything looks good. I can see the trailer back there in the rearview mirror, right there. And if I want to do this and go to the cameras, that's the forward-facing camera. I can go back here and look at the trailer, see all views on the side. Now, I don't have the actual cables to have a camera hooked up to the trailer, and the reason why, because you can put it's called invisible trailers, which is really cool. I can do that, but I'm not going to buy a camera for this trailer because I'm not keeping this trailer. This trailer is for sale. So once I get my new trailer, then I will have cameras all the way around so I can see. You see that car pulling up on the right. Now with Super Cruise, you can change lanes, but when you're trailering with Super Cruise, you can't change lanes. Matter of fact, I'll show you. Auto lane change, unable to change lanes. See, you can't do that when you're trailering. If I didn't have my trailer on the back of it, it could easily change lanes. Yeah, so everything's working fine. I got it set on 58 miles per hour now. There's no car in between. Yes, the speed limit is 65, but I'm about to actually get off the next exit. It's just keeping it straight. Not a whole lot of swaying. I mean, it's doing a really good job. You feel the steering wheel, as you can see, how green it is going back and forth like that. And watch this truck got in my way. It should slow down. Well, he sped up because my distance is set at the maximum, especially when trailering. I don't know if that's default, but it should be a slow down because that car. Your distance should be set at the maximum, especially with trailering. But I love that my camera stays on too. You see that? The camera stays on. The last truck, the camera didn't. It would only be on there for a minute. So I can look at this view, that's the bed of the truck, so I can see the trailer and see how everything's working. Now I do. I have some more angles. All right, sorry, wasn't paying attention. You saw that flash at me because I was looking over there so long. If I am on a long trip and I want to set the cruise control on, I can just pick a lane and just cruise on down the road with Super Cruise. All right, guys, I'm gonna give you a better look at what I just dropped off here so you can see. They're both been dropped off, the parts are dropped off, and they'll be coming back real soon. I tell you, that Super Cruise is fantastic, the way that it works. I'm not just trusting my Harleys with anything, so you know I have to really believe in how it works if I was willing to do that with my bikes in the back. That's it. That's the end of the video. I want to thank you for watching. If you like videos like this, maybe you want me to add some truck reviews or car reviews to the channel every now and then, please comment below. Let me know what you think about this video. And if you like motorcycle content, there's plenty of motorcycle content available on this channel. Travel, test rides, tutorials, reviews, all kinds of stuff. So make sure you check the rest of the videos out. Guys, again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, keep gliding, and as always, have a blessed day.